what was there before that? Gang Arlo here, getting ready to hit the road in my Chevy Silverado to find out. Nowadays, the last week of September, the Virginia Beach oceanfront comes alive with the Neptune Festival, a tradition that actually dates back to the 70s. But if you've ever wondered, well, what happened before that? I've got the answer. Not very much. In 1974, the Neptune Festival was conceived after locals noticed, after Labor Day, there wasn't much going on at the Virginia Beach oceanfront.
The idea of the festival came through the Chamber of Commerce in Virginia Beach. And some of us thought, well, September was an open month. Nobody came to the beach in September. Everything closed down. And it was an opportunity to take the beach back for the residents of the city.
The very first Neptune Festival featured a parade at Pembroke Mall, and then they closed down parts of Atlantic Avenue for the party. After that first year, everything was concentrated at the oceanfront and on the boardwalk. In the festival's early years, celebrities got involved, including Chuck Norris, Lyle Wagner of The Carol Burnett Show, and even Elizabeth Taylor.
John Warner was getting ready to run for the Senate, and he was married to Elizabeth Taylor, so we invited him to be our guest. She was absolutely charming, and actually she came for 2 years. So it was really nice to have her. She was a very nice lady, and she crowned our kings.
One long tradition of the festival has been the crowning of King Neptune and his royal court.
We thought we ought to have a focus, and so what we felt we would do is choose a gentleman in the community who gave a lot back. A businessman who was successful in his own right, someone who was active in the community, took part in community activities, and gave back to the city that gave him his living.
Through the years, various attractions were brought in, including 1981, when Victor the Wrestling Bear made an appearance, and yours truly became part of that main attraction. But that event received a mixed reaction.
Somebody came in, a vendor, and said, oh, we could do this, and this would be very interesting to the people, and it was. But wrestling the bear was a little iffy, and there were people who objected to doing that, which we just didn't even think of at the time. So we've never done it since.
To be honest, when I agreed to wrestle that bear, Wavy TV was going to show up and film me taking on a 350-pound American black bear. That's not exactly what the promoter showed up with. When I was young, I wasn't quite as smart as I looked. That thing was huge, strong, and really fast. But I did stay in the ring with him longer than anyone else on that Saturday. Through the years, one of the most popular features of the Neptune Festival has been the International Sand Sculpting Championship. And nowadays it features artists from across the nation and from over 10 countries.
We started out with the business division and the school divisions, and eventually added masters. And now we have masters from all over the world. But what happens is when the weather's bad, then the sandcastles disappear. And when you're bringing in people from all over the world to do that, you don't want that to happen. We put up the big tent. And what it does is protects not only the sand sculptors themselves, but it protects the public.
Nowadays, when the boardwalk weekend ends, the sand sculptures remain on display. Most folks that know about the Neptune Festival think of it as an event that takes place at the boardwalk in late September with live music, arts and crafts, and sand sculpting. But the celebration actually continues year-round with a lot of events, including a surfing classic, golf tournaments, and a whole lot more. Well, I hope you enjoyed our look back through the years at the Neptune Festival. Think about it next time you're cruising the boardwalk at the end of September. I'm Mike Arlo, and this edition of What Was There Before That was brought to you by the 2014 Chevy Silverado and your local Chevy dealer.